as it was given to you guys this morning, which means that if I open my app.py here and have I forget.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see that I have all of those same unresolved references. It's because I was lazy and did not check that I had added my import to the top. We need import date time, except I need to spell import correctly, and I need render template string, and I need, oh yeah. Alright, errors fixed. I'm going to give myself a new branch, git, new branch. I'm going to call this Carl V2 or Carl Live. Okay, so now I'm going to commit and push everything starting live version period for Wednesday. Okay, so here's the documentation such as it exists for right now. I'm going to try to go through and do the whole project from the start to finish. So let's start with, we call these now new task, not record task, and I think those are all still our fields. So we start off here and we have an input.txt that already exists in our templates, our input.html, but it is just the one question. This is just the criteria part. So I need to make these other fields. In the last version, when I did this as a 1 Hertz, you can see me going through and using Bootsnip as a drag and drop folder maker or form maker, and it was great, but I'm going to do something different. I need a compound HTML form designed and as follows. So they decided they wanted to do this underscore, student name, small text input, date time, not putting in, task title, short text inputs, task detail. What did I decide? It wasn't. It's called how long. And let's do this as video select horizontal integer from 1 to 4. Label specifies how many hours, and then I can do hours longer, radio select, horizontal, let's do pull down menu, select, hour, multiple branches, branch, and then we'll do not sure what's next. I'll call that stuck. Criterion, and we have, and what's next? We didn't have plan next step. Okay. Do not include the HTML header. These elements will be used in a Flask Jinja template. Enclose all questions in labeled divs. So, the question is that a clear enough description to get HTML that basically works? And is that intellectually any different than going through and what was it? Wasn't block, it was there it was. The question is, if I'm doing this, I probably have a clearer image of what that is going to look like than this. But hey, that's pretty much what I was looking for. Thanks, robot. Copy. Here. Nope. We're working in PyCharm. Go back to PyCharm. Task level call. Live version. Save. Alright. App.py. Current file, run, clips, new task. There we are. Fake streaming. Chat is being dangerously quiet. One. Sure. Alright, so that is reporting successfully from the new task root, passing input.html to render template, making the page, and then taking the details and sending it to group A test. You can see up here, like I said, Git is not a secure protocol because we're passing it all in the URL. But we can see it there, and we can see it here as what's coming through in Group A test is we're using request.args. So let's move on to Group B. Group B has got to take the save test, and it's got to take that stuff and print that. So why don't I try this? I'm just going to say print task data, and what I'm going to do here is change it so that instead of having it pass from input HTML passing to Group A test, I'm going to move it on to passing to save task. Oop. So that means that when save task comes, the first thing it's do is going to go look in requests.args, which I know has stuff in it because that's what was happening in the Group A test. It was request.args is getting printed. So we're going to take request.args, but instead of casting it and making it a string, We're going to use the toDict method and get it as a nice Python dictionary. So actually, why don't I even do print task data dot values. And see how each time when I've been hitting save there, because we're running debug mode, it keeps restarting the server. So that means I know that when I come back over here, I actually have the right piece. So watching Odie gamble with chess. I assume he is losing. Nope, we're still a group A test. Did I forget to hit save? Now he's actually playing something. This is a positive sign. All right. So now we're hitting here already on Group B test, which is a sign of how bad this task was, because it's redirecting to Group B test, and Group B test is showing me the current size and last modified times for that file, which I probably don't need to show here. I probably can show Alright, so records.csv is 1,726 bytes, and it was last modified on May 29th at 3:11. It's 3:24. There we go. So that was when I cloned it. So that means that all Group B test is successfully firing. We have not actually done the Group B work yet. So let's go back and take a look at what that would be. So what needs to happen in actual here? This is our save task. We have all of these requests. Oh, but where have my printing? Have I been seeing any printing? I in fact do get to see printing, but it doesn't show up on the website. It shows up in, I assume run is what we call it. Yeah, there we go. So this is when I printed the dictionary, print task data, and this is when I printed the dictionary values, because the dictionary values, so those are just not the student name fields, that would be the keys. So you can see here I have both the keys and the values all the way through. I just need to actually do something with them. So where do I need to do this? Well, I know I need to get to the file that's down here. So that's going to be an open records.csv. And I'm going to be appending it for sure because this is the right. So I can do with open as CSV file. So we only have one line. We only have just one line that we're writing each time. So our goal here is to actually then put something into that CS Finder. This is where we look at the instructions and whoop, group B task, here we are. It still thinks it's called tasks. We're calling this records now. And so you can see here, this is what they're talking about as the dictionary writer. So this is a collection of robots called CSV. This is a particular robot called the dictionary writer. To make the dictionary writer work, we create an object using csv.dictWriter. What do we put in? We put in the file that we want to open it, which is the one we've opened right here. And then we need to put in a collection of the field names. So what are the things that are at the top of it? Well, we come back over here. What are the field names that we're going to look at? I believe, if we look down here, the ones we have are, oops, these: student name, task title, task detail. Are those the ones? Student name, task title, task detail, task description. We call it detail now. How long? Hours longer. Crit. And I guess we need to add in now date time. And we're going to copy that. Field names equals bracket, paste. Ooh. And so we're going to say task data add key.
Several readings shouldn't take too long.
Date time equals date time dot now dot string format. I forgot the default string format. Was it like year? Month is lowercase. I would not have remarked that. Alright, so now that I've got that, I am going to write the task data into that. So that's writer equals CSV dict writer CSV file field names equals field names. Writer dot write white row. I can give it any dictionary, so I'm giving it task data. Let's try that out.
Ya, hay que ir al sitio, no lo pueden contestar. No, eso como
Finishing crit B. Is this any less productive than a normal class? Probably not. And look, it's more. It used to be 11,726 bytes. Now it's 11,847 bytes. Ooh. And now my last XX time is 15:32:32. Oh my god, it's right now. Tail. Records. Oh look. Here it is. The new one got put in. So now it means we're done with crit B. Yay. So what does display do? What if I go to just display right now? Okay, so we got the beginnings of a piece here. Let's see what happens here in the display room. I'm at tasks. We open the record CSV. Let's say and what I need to do, if I'm reading this through, let me just say, let's check to make sure I know how I'm doing. I'll say print, so I'm going to have to pass a list of dictionary objects in here. So let's make a reader equals CSV dot dict reader. Oh, I bet it means I need my field names again. Reader CSV file field names equals field names, and so I'm going to do reader dot read all right, let me read about CSV read files again. Not datetime. Not datetime. Object like a record max row dictionary is gains with optional field names parameters. Okay. If a row has more fields than field names, the remaining data is put into lists and store the field name. Rest key. That's important for me somehow. So reader is reader for row in reader. Okay, so I can do for row in reader. I want to do tasks dot append row. Okay, so now I've taken all of the things from there, and now I want to pass all of those tasks to display. And what is that going to do? I take row and tasks. Are you having pantomime problems? Is this because people have slightly different shower equipment? So like you're using like a handheld sprayer and you're just completely sending the wrong message for someone who thinks that like bath is only rubber ducky? What? How is that your shape? It's this way. We gotta split it, and then we have to cut it up, and then I give you a piece, and then I give you a piece, and then we go.
Watermelon.
Now we're on ads.
Now
You made it look like it was popcorn.
no, it was like the watermelon.
Hello, what's up?
Ask a question.
Please, that is what chat is for.
So I have a list, right?
You have in Snap or okay.
So 1 to 9.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all positions.
Yep.
And now I want to get all the positions I could play. I have a list of all the positions that are filled. So how would I do that efficiently?
That sounds like if I have a list of all the positions and I want all the empty ones, I would be doing that with like the filter block. Snap.
Like deleting them, but it's using the numbers next instead.
So this is my board, right? When I'm checking for whether or not it's whether or not people have won, and that's in check winners. Oh,
So I'm gonna make like a depth check, so it's gonna like it's like a chess engine kind of. It goes through so.
yeah. So like you can take like keep is like map. Oh wait, let me show you the. Wait, they actually show it in here, I think. No. Brian Harvey Snap Keep Map. Yeah. This is from. Does that make sense what Keep does? So you could use Keep to says keep all the ones that only have the blank.
That makes sense. I didn't know there was a
Yeah. It's in most other languages it's called filter.
right. Yeah, keep that. Thank you.
Okay, so where am I here? Oh, for row and tasks, let's see if this works. Let's say, how many rows am I going to need? Oh, I have a row. How many TDs am I going to need? I'm going to need a TD. And I'm going to need I guess I'm going to add in date time because we forgot about it. Date time. And so let's just do that. We'll do row dot. Oh wait, actually no, that's hard because date's the one thing that we're missing a lot of. Date. And we'll say this is row dot student underscore name. Oh, and double close braces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This isn't Python, I guess I don't care. It just upsets me because I don't know why. So student name task title, task detail. I think we did. How long? Hours longer. Correct. Save. Display. Well, hey. Now, that's not great, but it's everything displayed. And what is this? 40 minutes. Is there more to do? Absolutely. But that's 3 things in under 30 minutes.